Do we know when God is talking to us? Are we listening for him? Let's hear a story about a young boy named Samuel. 1 Samuel 1-3. There was a man named Elkanah that had 2 wives, Peninnah, who had many children, and Hannah, who was childless. Every year, Elkanah and his wives would travel to Shiloh to worship and to sacrifice to the Lord. At Shiloh, the high priest Eli had 2 sons, Hophni and Phinehas, who were the Lord's priests. When Elkanah offered a sacrifice, he always gave portions of meat to Peninnah and her children, and gave a double portion to Hannah because he loved her, though she had no children. Hannah was taunted by the other wife every year because she had no children. Hannah wept and would not eat.
Eli, the high priest, watched Hannah as she prayed silently. Eli scolded her because he thought she was drunk. She explained that she was pouring her heart out before the Lord. Eli said,
"Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant the petition you requested from him."
Hannah went on her way, no longer discouraged. After the return to their home, Hannah conceived and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, which means God heard. Hannah did not go to the annual sacrifice and worship. She explained to Elkanah that after Samuel was weaned, she would take him to appear in the Lord's presence, and he would remain there. When Samuel was weaned, Hannah took him, a 3-year-old bull, a half bushel of flour, and a jar of wine to Shiloh for a sacrifice. They slaughtered the bull and took the boy, Samuel, to Eli. Hannah told Eli, "I am the woman that prayed for this boy, and since the Lord gave me what I asked, I am giving the boy to him for as long as he lives." When they went home, the boy stayed with Eli. Samuel served in the Lord's presence. He wore a linen ephod. Every year, Hannah would make him a new robe. The Lord had paid attention to Hannah, and she gave birth to 3 sons and 2 daughters. Eli's sons, the priests, were wicked. They had no regard for the Lord. Eli asked his sons,
"Why are you doing these things? I've heard about your evil ways."
His sons did not listen to him, and he did nothing to stop them. A man of God came to Eli and told him that though the Lord had told him that his family and ancestral house would walk before him forever, because of their disregard for the Lord and the sacrifice, they would no longer. The Lord said,
"Those that honor me, I will honor, but those who despise me, I will disgrace."
Eli's strength and the strength of his ancestral family was to be cut off. None would live to an old age, and his 2 evil sons would die on the same day. Samuel grew in stature and in favor with the Lord and with men. The Lord said that he would raise up a faithful priest. Samuel slept in the tabernacle of the Lord, where the ark of God was located. Samuel was lying down when the Lord called him. Samuel ran to Eli and said,
"Here I am."
"I didn't call you, my son. Go back and lay down."
Again, the Lord called Samuel. Samuel ran to Eli and said,
"Here I am."
"I didn't call you, my son. Go back and lay down."
The 3rd time this happened, Eli knew it was the Lord. He told Samuel to answer,
"Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening."
The Lord called.
"Samuel, Samuel."
Samuel answered,
"Speak, for your servant is listening."
In the morning, Samuel was afraid to tell Eli what the Lord had said. Eli insisted that he tell. Samuel told Eli everything and did not hide any details. Eli responded,
"He is the Lord. He will do what he thinks is good."
Do we know when God is talking to us? Are we listening for him?